Welcome to a presentation of Ridgeline High School Sports on 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by The Cater Shop, Advanced Heating and AC, Castelite Brick and Tile, Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson IT, Adams Wealth Advisors, DD Auto Salvage, Great Basin Graphics, Preston Watts Auto Collision, Planet Fitness, Napa Auto Parts, Young Automotive, and Cache Valley Daily. Now it's time for the Ridgeline Riverhawks on 104.5 The Ranch.
Is joined by the Patriot Nick Zollinger, and we are live at Ridgeline High School as the Riverhawks and the Bear River Bears are about 7 minutes away from tip-off here. And so we're gonna preview this one. All the games are important, and these last three are important for both of these teams. But I think it's even more important for Ridgeline as they are 9-2. Chasing Skyview at 10-1. Now Skyview's got a preferential or a more preferred schedule over their last three. The only game really that they stand a chance to lose is Mountain Crest.
And potentially Ridgeline.
Well, yes, of course, Ridgeline.
Outside of the Ridgeline game.
Because what I'm saying is they got Deseret Peak and I think Tooele.
Okay.
They're going to win both those ball games. If Mountain Crest can by chance beat them, then you could have, if Ridgeline can win this one, and next week against Mountain Crest.
At Mountain Crest.
Right. And if that could potentially set up a region championship game for Ridgeline against Skyview at Skyview next Friday night. But that's a tougher road for Ridgeline than it is for Skyview.
And I'll tell you what, you can't look past the Bear River Bears here tonight, as these Bears, and led by Kaser Thurgood, they took them right down to the wire in Bear River and should have won that game by all.
Yeah, Ridgeline got out of there with a W by the skin of their teeth.
It was two missed layups right at the end of the game, point blank, that Bear River should have made.
Yep, they should have made. Now there's a little bit of an advantage now because you're on your own turf. And so I think we had that game called to be pretty close, and it ended up being as close as we thought it might be. This one I think is also going to be very good, but I would anticipate Ridgeline maybe to be a little better in this one than they were over at Bear River.
Well, you got a little extra juice in the building. The student body looks much stronger than the last game we called at home, and it's senior night here tonight.
Yes.
So those seniors, a little bit different starting lineup where you're going to put Brock Fuller, one of the four seniors in the starting lineup.
I remember my senior night, as weird as that sounds. Maybe it's because I have it on old VHS. But we played Logan, and we started a senior starting five. And we came out gangbusters. I mean, there was energy, there was something extra. Can't really quantify what it is, but there was something extra. So you'd like to see this senior group come out. They're going to start Fuller in place of Cade Barrett. So they're the only four seniors out there that are going to start, and then along with Tyson Brenchley. So you're going to hopefully get that little extra bit of juice to get going in this game. And then for Ridgeline, you'd like to hope that they'll continue to use that throughout the rest of the ballgame.
Well, you got to think matchups across the board. Ridgeline is the more balanced team, and in my opinion, the better team that should come out of here with a win. But that Bear River team is scrappy, and they're relentless, and they're going to kind of muck things up a little bit and make it look, some will say, ugly. And if they're within a couple possessions late in the game, Kaser Thurgood's going to take over, and he's electric out there. He averages 22.5 points a game. He's in the top 5, I think, in scoring in the 4A classification. And if he gets rolling, these Bear River Bears are going to be hard to beat. But, Dave, for me, it's always been, can Ridgeline play a complete game from limiting the turnovers to not having those bad single-digit quarters like we saw at Tooele, and a little bit at Stansbury too, where the offense just goes completely asleep and the kids act like they're just going through the motions out there with no urgency whatsoever to get the ball in the basket, and they just are kind of roaming around, not executing the way that Coach Watts wants them to. Can they avoid that quarter and come out of here with the W and kind of get on a roll. It's not just getting on a roll to win the region championship. It's getting on a roll to make a run in the playoffs and get ready playing your best basketball at the right time.
Absolutely. The first ball game, Ridgeline won 50-49, and the quarter you're talking about came for Ridgeline in the first. They only scored 7 points in that first quarter. Fortunately for them, they only gave up 12, and then Bear River on the other side in the second quarter had a single-digit quarter of 8. So trying to avoid those single-digit quarters. But in that ball game, they did hold Kaser Thurgood to 18. Now that seems, he still had 18. But he came into that game averaging 25. So he has come down just a hair in his average. But still, to average 22.5 in high school is really, really good. They also got 10 out of Cutler Christensen and 9 out of Carson Summers in that ball game.
Which he only averages 5, so almost double his average. I remember Summers had a great game over there at Bear River. Played really well. Off the bench, I believe, but tonight he's going to start.
For Ridgeline, they had that really, really good ball game out of Andrew Pinocchi. He had 14 points in that one and 6 rebounds. Only had 9 points out of Cam Earl. They got 8 good bench points from Brock Fuller. Cade Barrett had 6, Stockton Hansen had 5, Parker Reynolds had 4, and Tyson Brenchley had 4.
So again, I talk about it all the time about this Ridgeline team, and especially offensively. Can you get a contribution from the bench? The game we lost against Green Canyon on this floor, there was almost no contribution from the bench, and you really miss that. So they got 13 over at Bear River, which is about their average. You got Stockton Hansen with 6 and Brock Fuller with 5, so you average about 11 out of those 2. And then if you can get Crew Cox coming in and knocking down a 3, or Easton Bamey, or one of those other bench players to give you a couple of points, you can outscore the other team's bench by 10 points. That's a huge advantage. But in the games that I've seen a struggle, it's just nobody is out there with any kind of urgency on the offensive side of the floor. When we struggled against Tooele, only scored 13 points in the first half. We were down 18-13 at half against Tooele.
Couple of quick points I want to make here, Nick. Ridgeline, I just was taking a peek at the bracket, the 4A bracket for the state tournament coming up. The first 8 teams will get a bye.
Yep, that's not us right now.
Not right now. They have Ridgeline at a
10 or 11. 12.
Now the 6th up to the 16th seed will get a home game in round 1.
Okay.
Beyond 16, any 17th and 0, you're going to go on the road. So Ridgeline obviously wants to stay inside that 16. Right now on the bubble is Mountain Crest. They are the 16th, ranked 16 right now. They're not doing RPI for whatever reason. They're just calling it rankings. And Ridgeline's sitting at 12. But Ridgeline's got to go they got to finish they got to do this one. Then they got to go to Mountain Crest on Wednesday next week, and then to Skyview. They could either skyrocket up the charts here on the rankings, or they could get down into that 16 range if they don't finish strong.
Yeah, you got to finish this season strong, and it starts right here tonight against Bear River on senior night. So we're going to see what the Bears can bring over to Ridgeline.
Next 3 ball games hold a lot of weight here for Ridgeline. The national anthem is about ready to take place as they've lowered Old Glory from the rafters. We'll step aside for the anthem and come back for the starting lineups right after this.
There's nothing quite like a great hometown. They're filled with recreational opportunities, staple businesses, and impactful people. We're committed to driving Logan forward. Visit Young Automotive in Logan today. Think young, drive young.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Celebrate your birthday the real way. Get a free meal during your birthday week when you come with 2 guests. Endless meats, bold flavors, only at Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. Reserve now at riobrazilian.com. Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, where the flavor never ends.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Welcome back to Ridgeline High School. Dave Simmons and Nick the Patriot Zollinger along with you. Ridgeline and Bear River this evening. Nick, why don't you give us the starting lineup for the visiting Bear River Bears?
Yeah, starting for the Bear River Bears. Number 1, Kaser Thurgood. He's a 6'3 senior. He averages 22.5 points a game and 6 rebounds. Cutler Christensen, number 2, is a 6'1 senior. Averages 8 points and 3.5 rebounds a game. Carson Summers is a 5'10 junior. Averages 5 points per game. Beckham Reese is a 6'1 senior. Averages 5 points a game. He's number 12. And Andy Anderson, a 6'4 senior. Averages 8.5 points and 4 rebounds a game. The Bear River Bears are coached by... Help me out here, Dave. You don't have it on the sheet.
Yeah, you're just going to throw me right out there, aren't you?
Shoot. I know his name. I just can't get it off the tip of my tongue.
Reggie Shaw.
Shaw, thank you. Reggie. I knew his first name was Reggie. Couldn't place the Shaw.
All right, starting lineup for your Ridgeline Riverhawks. The one and only junior starting tonight is Tyson Brenchley. He is number 23. He's a 6'3 junior, averaging 7.5 a game. And you're starting 4 seniors tonight. Just 4 seniors on this roster, and here you go. Number 5 is Brock Fuller. He's a 6'3 senior, averages 5 points per ball game and 3 rebounds. Brock gives you so much energy and so much hustle. Nick, you would have loved it. He went in so strong at Stansbury and actually turned and cocked back a left-handed dunk. Whoa. And just missed it.
Oh, he just missed
missed it. It was. If you had a picture, it would have looked so good, even though it didn't quite go down for him. But I love how hard and strong he went in. Andrew Pinocci, number 3, is a 6'4 senior, averages 6 a game and 4 rebounds. Number 2, Parker Reynolds, a 5'11 senior, averages 5 a game and 3 rebounds. And number 1 is Cam Earl. He's a 6'1 senior, averaging 13 a game and 4 rebounds. Cam has been their leading scorer all season long. Senior night's a lot of fun, and we've got, looks like all the cheerleaders out tonight, some wearing little sashes that are showing that they're seniors. I'm sure we're going to see some senior night appreciation for them at the half as well. The players, the basketball players, do it before the game started, so they recognized Cam Earl, Parker Reynolds, Andrew Pinocci, and Brock Fuller before this ball game. Coach Derek Wadsworth is the head coach of the Ridgeline basketball team. His assistants are his father, Coach Wadsworth, and Brock Nelson and Jason Ward. Andrew Pinocci getting set to jump it up. He gets it first and into the backcourt as he jumped that one up with Andy Anderson. So Parker Reynolds will bring it across half court. He is right up top is where he gives it to Cam Earl, and then they're going to weave a little bit. Cam sets a screen and then pops. He's going to drive down the right side. Layup, scores it, good.
Yeah, nice job by Cam Earl getting downhill in a hurry and getting the first 2 points of the ball game for the Riverhawks.
Love when he's aggressive getting to the rim. It's going to give him some space out there. They're going to have to gap him a little, and that opens up his three-point shot. Can't be one-dimensional.
Pinocchi's going to have the responsibility of Thurgood here defensively.
Thurgood tries to go up through Andrew, and he does not draw a foul, and good defense by Pinocci.
That big, long body of Pinocci can cause problems, and there's Earl raising for 3.
Didn't get that one. Rebound grabbed by Christensen.
Oh,
quickly down
outlet.
court and scores by Carson Summers.
Was that Thurgood on the outlet? It looked. Oh no, that was Christensen.
Yeah.
Outlet to Summers. Nice transition bucket for the Bears.
And good release by Summers to get down court. Brock Fuller is straight away, right down the barrel, 3-point range. He gives it off right side to Parker. Reynolds goes and sets a screen for him. Parker loses the handle and turns it over. First turnover of the ball game for either team, and now Thurgood comes into the front court on the right side. Gives to Reese. He's between the circles.
I don't remember if it was Brenchley or Pinocchi on Thurgood over at Bear River, but I think this matchup favors the Riverhawks.
I think it was I want to say
Brenchley?
No, I want to say it was Pinocchi because of his length. Rebound on the missed jump shot by Pinocchi, grabs the rebound. And Ridgeline across the timeline. Parker Reynolds goes to Pinocchi, right side angle, and now deeper into the corner is Earl. Back up angle right to Fuller. He gets it knocked out of his hands, and the turnover goes again back to Bear River on an excellent transition play. Difficult catch, and a difficult finish by Cutler Christensen, but he gets it done.
Yeah, beautiful finish by Christensen, but 2 empty possessions in a row for the Riverhawks where they have back-to-back turnovers.
Brenchley gets down in the lane and travels.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looked like he got away with one at the top, and then when he got downhill, he just picked that pivot foot up, and now that's 3 possessions in a row with the turnover for the Riverhawks. This has been a problem throughout this season.
Last ball game against Stansbury, they were very good. They took good care of the basketball, one of the best of the season. See if they can clean this up a little as they got 3 in a row, as you said. Reese loses it. He tries to pass it out to Christensen and turns it over. Cade Barrett's going to check in for Fuller at the 5:34 mark. So Parker Reynolds working against Summers, getting it across half court. Summers is having him go right. Down low to Barrett. He is in the short corner, but kind of trapped. He's got him trying to find it, get out of there. Gets it to Brenchley straight away. Good feed down low to Earl. Earl pump fakes. It goes up and scores.
And just patient down low as he had 2 Bears collapsing on him. He just took his time and got the bucket. Now Thurgood to the rim.
4-4 is the score. Thurgood misses the layup on the contest by Barrett. Woo. They get the rebound, kick it out to Reese, and he scores the 3-point shot. And Bear River's got a 7-4 lead here, not quite midway through the first quarter. Coach Wads calls a timeout.
32nd.
It's a 30? Okay.
Yep.
Remind you that Adams Wealth Advisors powers your video experience. They adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com to schedule an appointment today. Locally owned and operated is Napa Auto Parts. They have locations from Preston to Providence. And don't forget, if you are to reduce your DIY stress, just go to Castleite Brick and Tile for brick, block, rock, paver, and tile. Go where the pros go online at Castleite.com. 7-4 is our score. Ridgeline trailing by 3 here to Bear River. It's so nice, Nick, to have internet to be able to run this game and not have to be dealing with Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, you guys were having all sorts of issues out there at Stansbury.
And at Tooele and at Deseret Peak. It's just good to be back.
Did they even have internet in Tooele County?
No. Well, yeah, but we were not getting
nice
good.
Down slip.
Oh, Andrew tried to spin, and it popped out of his hands like a cork. Another turnover. Into the front court is Christensen.
That's a travel.
He gives it to Anderson, back to Christensen. Now right side, Anderson again, 3-point range. Up top is Reese. Head fakes, gets into the mid-post area, now kicks left side Christensen. He'll raise for 3, and he got it.
Yeah, and Stockton Hansen's entered the game for Parker Reynolds. And as he sags, he's late to get out to Christensen, and he knocks down a 3 for the Bears, 10-4.
Little jump hook on the baseline by Earl is good. It's Cam Earl 6, Bear River 10.
He's got all 6.
Kaser Thurgood, he's way out there about the 30-foot line. He's going to raise for 3 as he steps in one. That baby was dead straight, and he's just short. Rebound to Brenchley. Good rotation and everything. From my vantage point, I thought that was going. Back cut by Hansen, nothing comes to nothing. Now Brenchley tries the same thing. Barrett couldn't get either of them. Barrett gives it to Hansen and gets it back and is fouled. And the coach is yelling,
go with
do it
purpose.
With a purpose, yeah.
Yeah, don't just run the play. Cut. Screen.
And want
pass.
the ball. Cut for the ball. You don't just cut for fun or set screens for fun. You do it for a reason.
Sometimes when you don't think the play's specifically designed for that, you kind of just get lackadaisical and go through the motions. And it sounds like maybe that's one of the problems we're having here offensively. So we're not doing things with a purpose.
Reynolds has checked back in. He finds Hansen. His 3-point shot is no good, but Hansen had his feet right and he was ready to shoot.
Right on line, just short.
I've noticed over the last 4 or 5 games, when Stockton Hansen does the work before the ball gets there and he's ready to shoot, he's really good. But if he catches and then realizes he's open, then is where his percentages drop. He's got, and then after he shoots then. Just be prepared to shoot every time you catch it. And if it's not there, it's not there. Turnaround jumper from the elbow is no good for Reese. Rebound to Ridgeline. Reynolds into the front court. Gets a screen from Pinocchi. Tries to get a little further and hands it off to Earl. Earl spins back. It's knocked out from behind by Thurgood. Turnover goes back. Christensen hands to Thurgood. Layup is good.
Yeah, and 2 of the 5 turnovers have resulted in immediate points for the Bears, and they're extending this lead to 6, 12-6 with just under 3 minutes to go in the first.
Barrett holding at top of the key. Doesn't look to shoot that. Gives it off to Reynolds. Reynolds puts it on the floor, and now he's stuck. Passes along the baseline to Hansen. Up top, Earl. Earl's trying to get a screen from Barrett. Has to split 2 defenders. Gets it to Cade. Cade goes into the corner to Reynolds. 9 seconds left. They're okay. Bad pass is deflected, but it goes to Barrett. They restarted the shot clock and shouldn't have.
Yeah, they shouldn't have.
Barrett turned around and hit a jumper. It would have been close to the buzzer if that wouldn't have reset.
With that scramble, I was about ready to mark down the 6th turnover. I didn't think Ridgeline was going to maintain possession there, but they do, and they get a bucket from Barrett, his first 2 points of the game.
Curl cutter is Thurgood at the elbow. He goes up and he's fouled. They're going to call that on Pinocchi. 12-8, Bear River in the lead. Thurgood getting some free throws here. Averages 22.5 a game. He's got 2 right now. He's got a chance to get 2 more here at the free throw line. 3 players set to check in for Ridgeline.
If I remember right, Thurgood did a lot of his damage in the second half against these Riverhawks from the stripe.
I think you're right. Coming in for Ridgeline is Crew Cox, Tyson Brenchley, and Brock Fuller, joining Hansen and Reynolds. Second free throw for Thurgood is good. Nick, have you noticed, does Coach Wads, does he do the substituting, or is it?
Oh, that's backcourt.
Coach Ward or Coach Nelson?
I haven't paid a close enough attention to see who's actually managing the substitution. I would assume it's Coach Wadsworth, but that being said, I haven't really watched.
Where they sit, I would not be surprised if Coach Ward is doing a lot of that.
And part of that could just be part of the game plan and how they time their substitutions and who they're trying to get in at what time of the game.
Reese drives hard from that left side angle. No good. The rebound is grabbed by Fuller. Lets people clear and then gives it to Reynolds. Gets it back from Reynolds. Gets in strong. Takes a step through and scores it. Good move.
Yeah, you got to love the assertiveness there from Fuller off the bench, and he gets in there.
14-10.
For a nice, easy bucket for Fuller.
Ridgeline avoiding that single-digit quarter with that bucket there. With 14-10 is the Bear River lead. Riley in jump shot in the lane, no good. Fuller high for the board.
That's
Rips
2 in a row for Fuller on the boards.
Gives it off to Reynolds and now Hansen. Minute 7 remaining in the first quarter.
Get downhill again.
Fuller tries to get downhill, makes a bad decision on left his feet. Anytime you leave your feet without knowing where you're going, that's turnover city. And that's the 7th, Nick? Turnover of the quarter?
7th in the quarter.
14-10, Ridgeline letting Bear River handle things right now just from the turnover perspective.
You think about those 7 possessions that you didn't even get a shot up or anything like that. If you score just on half of those, that's 6 more points. And it's just something that's plagued them all year long.
Bear River calls the timeout. You want to do a couple of those?
Yeah, what do we got? Napa Auto Parts.
We did that one, but you could always give it more than one.
No, let's go Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver. Go to the Cater Shop and get looking good. Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at Advanced Heating and AC. You can now schedule your service call on their website, advancedheating-ac.com.
14-10, Ridgeline trailing by 4. Bear River having a solid first quarter.
Man, if you can get a stop here and scrap out only being down 2 or maybe even tying this baby up with 2 good possessions on offense, and defense.
Yeah,
that's a W for
feel
the
pretty good
Riverhawks.
about that. Down on the low post, Riley gives a dribble handoff, but Summers was out of bounds. So the turnover goes back to Ridgeline. That's only their second?
Only their second turnover.
Got the camo out going on over there with the student section.
Yeah, they're going hunting later.
Can't see half of them over there. Across the timeline is Reynolds. He goes to Fuller. Fuller, bad pass along the baseline, but it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay with Ridgeline.
Whoops.
Triggerman's going to be Parker Reynolds. Inbounds it to Brenchley, and he throws it over his head, and it's stolen by Christensen. Layup, no good.
Wow.
Good contest by Tyson Brenchley.
Looked like it could have been maybe a push down on the body from Tyson, but he gets away with it, and the missed layup by the Bears.
All right.
Still able to just get this to a one-possession game. Parker Reynolds got to be better with the ball. He's had a couple of careless ones here in this first quarter.
Tries to drive with the left hand. He's going to back it out and gets a back cutter to Hansen. Hansen in the lane, up softly, can't get it to go. Fuller goes up and scores it, and he's fouled.
There's that just relentlessness from Fuller that gets him extra opportunities, and this time he grabs the offensive rebound and the and one opportunity. He's going to pull this game potentially within 1 point, where you've got 8 turnovers to 2, 6.
Crawl over.
Oh,
they hit the front iron and would not crawl over. So Ridgeline's got a 2-point deficit, 14-12 here at the end of the first quarter.
Still, I think even with as bad as it looked out there at times, you take that, losing the turnover battle by 6.
Yeah, with 8 turnovers in the first quarter and you're only down 2, you will take that. Ridgeline down by 2, 14-12. We'll be right back.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Green Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to greatbasingraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look, made you look.
Moving into the second quarter, Ridgeline 12, Bear River 14.
Told you I got you some new music, Cinnamon Bear.
I like your new playlist. You were vocal with your disdain for Lance the Mountain Man Campbell's playlist. You'd like to see him take a little more time with that? Is that what you're saying?
At Stansbury, I couldn't even hardly watch it, so I just gave up.
I'm not sure anybody could, to be honest with you. It was rough. Out of the timeout, good play for Christensen's three-point shot. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound deflected by Pinocchi right to Barrett. So Ridgeline now could tie it up here, take the lead. Screen from Barrett for Earl. Earl gets down the right side of the lane, high off the glass, and scores
It's just beautiful touch by the senior. He gets downhill in the chest to Riley, and then the beautiful floating little leap and leaner, soft off the glass for his 8th point of the ball game.
14-14. Summers gives to Thurgood. He comes to the middle of the floor with his left hand, now passes as they get it into the corner. 3 ball on the way from that corner is no good. That was taken by Reese. They get the offensive rebound. Now back to Summers. He's on the right elbow.
Oh, that's a travel.
He loses it and he travels.
Yeah, they got him with that extra
he lost
steps.
the ball, but he was kind of.
He almost should have dropped it when that I think Pinocchi reached in. He should have dropped it so he got his steps back, but the travel and the 3rd turnover of the ball game for the Bears.
Earl, same thing. He got the high screen from Barrett. Now he picks it up, though. Gives it off to Pinocchi. He finds Reynolds in the corner for 3, and he got it. Good shot by Parker Reynolds, ready to shoot when he caught that ball. Footwork was done in advance.
Yeah, good find as well as Ridgeline offense gets 3.
Jumper from the free throw line by Corver is no good. Rebound, Earl.
I think that was Riley again, wasn't it?
Corver Riley, I'm
sorry.
My fault. I glanced down and saw 5 and Corver, but I didn't see the last name is Riley. So we're both right.
Right.
Just on more of a
professional level on my side, which is pretty normal.
I'm on a personal level here with Korver.
Gotta move. There you go.
Pinocchi raises for three. Nobody came to guard him. In and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bear River quickly into the front court. Anderson now deep into the corner. And back up top on the pass to Christensen. Down low, they find Anderson. He's stuck down there. Knocked it out of his hands. He goes and gets it and hands it to Thurgood. And apparently it's off of Thurgood and out of bounds.
Ridgeline just doing a good job of deflection there and getting their hands on the ball, causing enough chaos to get a turnover on Bear River. And now a 3-point lead with 6 to go in the second.
Barrett into the corner to Reynolds, who just hit one from there. Now he drives to the middle and kicks to Brenchley. No good on the 3-point shot. Backside offensive rebound by Pinocchi. He gives it out to Earl. Earl holding, gets it out to Brenchley. He's down the right side of the lane, picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Barrett. He comes and gives it to Earl and sets a ball screen. Down low on the roll to Barrett. Turn around lefty, jump hook is good. That's not an easy shot. 2 little soft left-handed hooks for Barrett. He's got 4, but a nice feed again by Cam Earl, finding the little passing lane there into his big man, Cade Barrett. You tried that little turnaround jump hook left-handed?
Yeah, I had to airball it or throw it off the top of the white box.
To be soft with that is tough. Turnover by Bear River gives it off back to Ridgeline.
I want to say that's 2 or 3 in a row for the Bears now.
Earl dancing around a screen and he couldn't do anything with it, so he passes it off. Now they're down to Cade Barrett. He's going to see if he can turn around jump hook right-handed. That thing went halfway down. And somehow,
toilet bowl and came out.
Yeah, somehow came back out. Bad crossover there by Anderson. Is taken away by Earl, and then he's fouled by Christensen.
Yeah, I want to say that's 4 of the last 5 possessions for Bear River. They started the quarter with 2 turnovers. Now they now have 6. So it's kind of being a problem for both teams.
Ridgeline's cleaned it up in the first half of this quarter.
Yep.
They had 8 at the end of the first quarter and still do, don't they?
Still with 8, yep.
All right, Brenchley with under 5 to play here in the second quarter. Comes across the timeline, gives to Barrett. He's straddling the 3-point line on the left side angle. Now goes to Brenchley and down low in the short corner to Earl. He's got to kick it out. Brenchley gives it to Barrett, gets it right back, drives down the right side of the lane and scores it.
What a good move. You'd like to see when those double teams come, this Ridgeline offense flash a little bit more, but it ends up with a layup.
Lead extended out to 7 for Ridgeline, and another missed jump shot by Bear River. Hanson on the rebound, and he's fouled.
I think that's Thurgood's second, isn't it?
I don't know. You keep your eyes on that, but I just got some good information. Ridgeline girls wrestling took second at divisionals with 5 champions: Taylor Lishman, Kimmery Grange, Keegan Grange, Amelia Welker, Taya Crookston. And we had more. Ridgeline had more champions than any other school in either division.
Wow.
Pretty awesome.
That is awesome. And that's divisional. Now they'll go into state and they'll try to crown some state champions. And I would imagine some of those same names you're going to hear in the state tournament as well.
Sure hope so. Those girls work really, really hard, and they definitely deserve to be there.
Man, Bear River getting outscored here in this second quarter, 9-0. Wasn't it a 14-12 lead for Bear River at the end of one?
Yes, 14-12 at the end of the first.
So a 9-0 run to open up this second quarter, almost halfway through. Bear River just turnovers, not great offensive possessions.
Brenchley to the right elbow, kicks it out to Earl on that set play coming out of timeout. He misses, but Fuller is there to finish it.
Another second chance opportunity created by the senior Brock Fuller, all on his own there as he grabs the board and gets the putback for a 9-point lead.
4 of his 6 were on offensive rebound putbacks.
He's got 6.
Yep.
Earl's got 8.
23-14, raised for 3.
Oh my.
Good shot by Kaser Thurgood.
Yeah, you could have had a little bit of a foul there of some sort as he fell down. I couldn't tell if Fuller actually made contact with him.
Boy, did Bear River need that one.
Oh, I'd say.
Brenchley is hand-checked on the sideline. They don't call anything. Earl gets it. He's trying to get it down to Fuller, which he does. Fuller's a little further away, I think, than he wants to be. Turns right into traffic. Kicks it back outside to Earl. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound, tipped by Pinocci, back to Earl. Good effort by Andrew. Now they give it back down to Andrew. He tries to split through two guys, and he dragged that pivot foot as he was trying to get through two players.
First turnover of the quarter. But, man, Bear River is really showing their cards. Anything deep in the post, they are sending help. So we got to draw up something that's going to find that open guy, because somebody is roaming around out there and they're wide open. But they are double teaming in the paint.
I think it's coming from the opposite post player, which is hard to see when he's coming over. But yeah, it's a little wraparound drop pass for an easy layup there. Turnaround jumper for Thurgood is good as it hits the front iron and falls over.
Softly off the front iron. And Thurgood has, I don't know, they don't have their points up there on the board.
9.
Okay, 9.
Well on his way.
Well on his way.
Fuller, right side Hansen.
Ooh.
Comes around a screen and drills it.
Yeah.
See, because he caught it and then he was able to get his footwork around the screen. But watch when he catches to see if he's ready or not. But that one he nailed. Thurgood rips through, tries to wipe some space. They do run at him. Gets it to Summers. Summers is fouled by, I believe, Crew Cox on the baseline. Crew just checked back in.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the defensive philosophy with this personnel out there to run that double team at Thurgood, but Crew Cox sure came over in a hurry.
Inbound play has a man wide open for three. No good. That one was taken by Wilkinson. Rebound to the Riverhawks. Fuller goes to Hansen. Hansen to Brenchley. They try to reach around. Thurgood tries to reach around and get the back tap.
Push.
And
they're going to get a push on Anderson here.
Yeah, Brenchley got into the lane and just was unable to finish.
Yeah, unable to finish, but Brock Fuller and his presence in the paint and the offensive rebound, he was going to grab another one, but Anderson pushes him in the back. And that's the fourth team foul on the Bears. They'll be shooting from here on out. And Fuller
on the inbound play ends up getting it and going straight up and scores.
Yeah, he just curls around, and there's no one between him and the bucket, and he goes up strong.
Yeah, Brock's got 8. Three-point shot
by
Thurgood is good.
Good defense by Fuller, but better offense by Thurgood. He just hits that one right in his eye.
Yeah, that's a step-back three. You love to see that. Earl was caught down there, but he found Parker Reynolds wide open. He just was unable to make it. Pushing quickly as Summers. He goes through a couple of guys, and they're going to call him on an offensive foul.
Parker Reynolds hustles back after the missed three and gets position in front of Summers. And Summers goes right through him for the offensive foul. 15 foul. Only a minute and a half, just over a minute and a half to play. Ridgeline with a 6-point lead.
Man, the subs come fast and furious for this Ridgeline team.
Yeah, they do.
Brenchley
Something
out.
I almost never get used to.
I know.
It's just
so fast. Brenchley out, Cox out, Fuller out. In are Barrett, Reynolds, Hansen, Earl, and Pinocci.
Double team, there's someone.
They
there
found
he is.
Pinocci on the pass. Pinocci's in the lane.
Another traveled. Jeez.
Just having a hard time keeping that left foot down as he turns over that left shoulder to get to his right hand.
Well, he's got to know by now that they're going to come with the double team, and he almost doesn't expect it. And when they stick their hand in there to kind of reach, that's what's throwing him off timing, and it's just causing the extra step.
Reese tries to hit a back cutter, but it deflects out and gets to his own man, Riley. Back to Reese, drives baseline, dumps it into the middle on a nice feed. Rebound, no good, but nobody goes and gets it.
It's almost like Pinocci and Earl. The C's just separated, and no one was home for the Riverhawks. That's a bad.
It was just like, you get it. And instead of just take
control and go get it. Don't assume your teammate's going to do one thing.
Parker Reynolds down inside to Pinocci. He doesn't get it to go. He was close, but they had contest there. Thurgood right down the middle on 2 huge steps. His pass somehow makes it through Hansen's hands and then gets into the corner to Wilkinson, and they got it back out to Thurgood.
Last possession here probably. Yep, the Bears are going to pull it back out and look for the last shot.
There's
double team.
There's 4 seconds differential. And good deflection there by Hansen. And a foul called on Reese.
Yeah, so the Bears having their own problems with turnovers in this quarter. They have 6. Ridgeline with just 2.
That's 6 or 5 team fouls.
Yeah, they're going to go to the line, and
Andrew's
this is kind of
free throws.
This hasn't been Pinocci's favorite place to be throughout the year. as he's kind of struggled a little bit from the stripe, on and off. I want to say against Green Canyon. Last game I called him. Oh,
in and out, back in. That went rim, backboard, and then in.
Well, his first points of the ball game, kind of a frustrating first half for Pinocci, as he's been called for a couple of travels. Hasn't really gotten any offensive rhythm. Misses the second. 5-point lead for the Riverhawks.
29-24. Thurgood. They're going to double team him. They're running at him.
And oh, my.
Brenchley takes it from him, and then Thurgood fouls him.
Yeah, that's been the philosophy since you saw Crew Cox do it about 4 possessions ago. Ridgeline's just committed to running a double team at Thurgood and not letting him get going.
The ultimate sign of respect. They know
as
how
soon
good
as the ball gets in his hands, it's been a double team from somewhere.
Yeah, they know how good he is, and so what he's going to have to show now is, can he find the open man when went straight up in the air on the free throw and then came back down.
Now, Thurgood's got 9 or 11 in the game.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. So, yeah, I mean, Coach Watts is like, okay.
Seen enough.
He's got 12 of the 24. He has half their points. We're going to start taking him away. I like the philosophy. Make someone else beat you. Don't let him get going.
That free throw no good by Brenchley.
3 seconds. Oh, he had more time than that.
Oh, almost made it. Oh, that base almost got the rafters. And then it hit backboard and front rim. He's a really good player, and I think the philosophy right now of running a guy at him, it's going to be tough for him to be able to get either split the defense or find the open man. And we saw there, just keep your hands up and you get a deflection and a
turnover.
steal.
Yeah, they did a much better job of evening that turnover battle in that second quarter. Bear River got all the way to 9, so they had 7 turnovers. Comparatively, Ridgeline only had 2.
Well,
and that's what leads to a 8-point differential and a 6-point lead for Ridgeline going into the second half.
All right, Ridgeline up 30-24 at the end of the half. We'll be back in just a moment.
First starts making that uh-oh noise, bring it to Cache Valley Auto Care. They speak fluent clunk and squeal. They'll fix it right without upselling things you don't need. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East in Logan.
To be quick because the senior cheerleaders are performing. We'll see. Nick, let's turn off the music and we'll see if we can get their music.
I think it's better with my music.
Do you? What would have been nice is if you could have figured out what music they were going to play and you could just put it right along with it. Senior cheerleaders out there performing, then they're going to be recognized here at the half for senior night. I wasn't able to get everything tallied, but I can do it pretty quick as we go. Leading scorer for Ridgeline right now.
Do you want some music, big boy?
Yeah.
Cindy Bear?
It makes the production level go up very, very high.
I'm excited to hear one of these broadcasts when you say, hey, everybody, I'm Dave, the Cinnamon Bear Simmons, along.
Probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen.
Probably not.
Why not? Leading scorer for Ridgeline is Cam Earl and Brock Fuller. Both have 8 points in the first half. And then Cade Barrett's got 4, and then 3 players have 3. Tyson Brenchley, he had a field goal and a free throw in the second quarter. Stockton Hansen made a 3-point shot in the second quarter, and so did Parker Reynolds. 1 point for Andrew Pinocci came from the free throw line. For Bear River, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points for Kaser Thurgood on his way to his average of 22.5. 5 points for Cutler Christensen. 4 for Carson Summers, and 3 for Beckham Reese. Other starter for Bear River that has still scored us is Andy Anderson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different players have scored for Ridgeline. So a couple of players off the bench this game, Stockton Hansen and Cade Barrett actually. Now, if in a normal circumstance, Cade Barrett has been starting and Brock Fuller would come off the bench. So if that would have been the case, which we're going to say is normal, Ridgeline would have 11 points off the bench, which you've been kind of pointing out over the last few weeks, how important that bench is for Ridgeline. And today they are outscoring Bear River on bench points 11-0. Again, we're as normal. Well, let's say Brock did start. So in that case, it's a 7-0 point differential for Ridgeline on the bench.
Yeah, it's always been a nice benefit that I think Coach Watts has relied on throughout the year. He's very deep. He'll rotate 8, sometimes 9 players into the ball game, which you don't see often in high school.
Right, but he does, as we mentioned, he does sub fast and furious. He subs a lot. And so you're gonna get bench points just in the fact that so many different guys are playing early. In fact, he has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 players.
8 guys have played.
Yep.
Yeah, so 8 guys, and they've all played a lot of minutes, of the available minutes, I should say, in the first half. He does tighten it up once you get to the fourth quarter.
When I see contribution like this, balanced and spread across the board by 7 players, is that what we got? Yeah, 7 players on the scoring column. Usually, in most cases, that results in a W for Ridgeline. The bench is too strong. You get contribution from about everybody. The offense flows, and when you can limit the turnovers and combine that with contribution across the board, you're really tough to beat.
Yeah.
If Kaser Thurgood gets going here in the second half, which it looks like Wads is committed to not letting happen, it could be a different story, but we'll see what kind of adjustments are made at half.
It'll depend to see what kind of playmaker he can be for his teammates. If Ridgeline hadn't turned it over 10 times in the first half, things could be even bigger than this 6-point lead. Well, especially in that first quarter. They had 8 of them in that first quarter.
Yeah, you look at the scoring by quarters and the turnovers by quarter as well. Both teams struggled with turnovers, as Bear River has 9 and Ridgeline has 10. 8 of those in the first quarter, they only scored 12 points. 2 of those in the second quarter, they score 18. Bear River, on the other hand, only 2 in the first quarter, 14 points. 7 in the second quarter, they only score 10. I think Bear River just doesn't shoot the ball well enough from the perimeter across the board, across all 5 or 6 guys out there, to hang with Ridgeline when they're having quarters like the second quarter. 18 points, Bear River just can't keep up with that type of offensive firepower that Ridgeline has shown that they have. I think 14 points is about the most you're going to get out of the Bears in a quarter.
Bear River averages 12 in the first, 14 in the second, 15.6 in the third, and almost 16 in the fourth.
Well, there you go. We'll see what this second half brings.
They average 58 points a game to Ridgeline's 55. I mean, they show that they can score 58.5 a game. So
when I looked at their schedule early in the year, the first game we played them at Bear River, I just thought to myself, this is a better team than their record indicates. And I knew that game could go down to the wire, and either team could have won. I think this is very much the same, although I like what Wads is doing defensively against Thurgood, and I thought he should have done more of that in the second half at Bear River. To me, he's the guy you got to take away.
You know what other teams are better than? I feel like they should be better than their record. Green Canyon and Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest just barely got beat by Green Canyon by like 1 or 2.
Yep.
Mountain Crest got beat here barely. Green Canyon is the one that just confuses the heck out of me, because I think they got the best player in the region. And I would say the Erickson kid is also maybe top 5 in the region.
Well, I mean, I haven't got to watch Skyview play, but I'm sure that they would have an argument against both of those claims as far as their squad goes. I know McCade Roll is a really good player out there for him. I don't know what else they got or how they, one thing about Coach Hilliard is he just finds a way to to reload every year. He just seems to have good team after good team come through his program. And this year, they're the ones on top.
Their leading scorer is Zach Oxborough. He averages 16 and a half.
That makes sense. He's an extremely good basketball player.
And then McCabe Roll averages 15. Their next leading scorer is just under 10. So the fact that you've got a guy that's 16 and one that's 15.
But I think he's a big guy. He does a lot of dirty work. Doesn't he get some boards?
Oxborough?
No. That's that guy that's just under 10.
Oh, Easton Mills. Yeah, he's their big guy.
Yeah.
And he averages 5 rebounds a game. But you've got that, I'm going to say 3 guys that are scoring in double figures. And we're going to say Easton Mills is there with 9.89 points per ball game. But then when you got your other 2 that are 15 or over, that's a big deal. So that's why those guys have been hard to beat. Is there's 3 different players there that are averaging double figures. Just for fun, I'd be curious to look at.
Are you going to go out to that game next Friday? I sure am.
Susie and I have to be at a wedding shower in Salt Lake. So we'll go to the JV game and the sophomore game to watch Ollie, and then we got to pull.
Bounce.
Yeah, we'll listen in to old John Newbold. And hopefully
the Hurricane.
Yeah, the Hurricane. Well, hopefully he can.
Maybe he'll let me sit by him and the athletic director. Who is it that does the?
Not enough airways to get
there is
2 homers like that between you and him.
Do you know what a great broadcast that would be, John? I'm just saying right now.
Just fighting each other.
You put me on that broadcast. The ratings go through the roof. They go through the roof. Remind me the AD's name out there. That's who helps call the games at the basketball with John.
Why do you keep putting me on the spot like that? I can see his face. I know him. It's just not coming to me. Green Canyon, I just want to look at their scoring. Because obviously Gavin Crane is averaging.
You got Crane and Erickson and Wheeler. Those are their dudes. They're all right around double digit. Well, I mean,
Crane's averaging 20 and a half.
Yep,
Erickson's averaging 12.
And then Wheeler's right there.
Etherington is averaging 9.4.
Oh, the big
Wheeler
guy.
is
okay.
5.8.
Oh, Wheeler just played a remarkable game then against us here because I think he had 14 or.
I just don't understand how they're 13 and 7. It's just that's the one that I scratch my head on.
So you think they're that much better than this Ridgeline team? I don't.
I think they are a very difficult matchup for this Ridgeline team. Hey, fun fact, if the playoffs started today with where everybody's at right now, I think Ridgeline would play Bear River.
Really?
I think so.
Well, let's hope that gets shaken up a little bit. That would be a
yeah, you want to play somebody that you
someone new.
Played.
Someone new.
I agree.
And, I think the South gets a lot of respect, and I think Provo's up there in the top. But when we did that North-South tournament here early in the season, I tell you what, the North teams held their own against Crimson Cliffs and Hurricane, and I want to say it was
Hurricane's a crazy one. Look at this. They were one of the ones favored to win that region.
Yeah, they went to the semifinals last year.
5-4 in their region.
Ooh.
11 and 9
top?
overall. Top
Dixie?
is Crimson Cliffs is 7-2.
Okay.
Pineview's 7-3.
Pineview.
Snow Canyon is 6-3.
Oh, wow.
Dixie is 5-4. Hurricane is 5-4.
So kind of similar. I mean, the region is
just beating each other up.
Yeah,
maybe.
a little bit similar to up here.
So
as far
Provo is the number 1 ranked team in 4A right now.
Yep.
Then Pineview, which is interesting because, and then they have Dixie, and then Crimson Cliffs, and check that out. You go back to the standings here. Dixie is 5-4 in that region.
Oh, are they like 14-5 overall?
12-7.
Wow.
But they have them ranked 3rd in the state in 4A.
I mean, I don't know how those ratings even work anymore as far as where they put teams. I'm sure that those South schools sure have a lot of beef with where Dixie's ranked, losing 4 region games.
Ridgeline
7
beat
on
Crimson
the season.
Cliffs, didn't they? Yeah, 62-57.
Yep. I thought Hurricane was the best team we played in that North-South Challenge tournament.
I would agree, but Ridgeline beat them by 10.
Yeah, but if you remember that.
Hurricane's ranked 7th, and they're all the way down in their region in 5th place. Well, tied for 4th, I guess. They're also 5-4. Dixie and Hurricane are tied at 5-4.
Like I say, I felt like just looking at the rankings that the South really had some favorable rankings in the North. I mean, I agree with you. I think Mount Crest's a great team. I think Green Canyon's a good team. I think the top 4 teams go play the top 4 teams in the South. I by no means think we get dominated at all. I think we hold our own. That Provo team, you don't know what you got there, but
they got a 5-0 region record and 17-3
yeah,
overall.
I mean, you got to respect a team that can dominate the region and then have only a 3-loss season.
They lost to Pineview, 76-63.
Preseason, though.
Mm-hmm. Lost to Bountiful. Trying to scroll down here and see who else they lost to.
Well, in other region play, Green Canyon is up on Stansbury 28-21 at half. Mount Crest is up tied with Skyview. So there you go, Dave. That Mount Crest team giving Skyview all they can handle. I don't know where that one's being played.
You need to send. Did you send an update for us?
I
on
did.
Our score kit?
Yeah, I did.
I'm looking at some of Provo's scores. They're beatable. I mean, they beat Hurricane only by 5.
Well, I tell you what, as a 12 seed, nobody wants to play this Ridgeline team.
No, I wouldn't either. Cam Earl with the ball here to start the quarter. 3-point shot from dead straight away by Cade Barrett. I thought he was open a few times in the first half and he just didn't take it.
Reese gets a little out of position and late to get out to Barrett, and he knocks it down. 9-point lead for the Riverhawks.
That's a big shot there to get things extended a little further out. Bear River in their half-court set. 3-point shot from Anderson in the corner is no good, but Reese tracks it down. Good offensive board by Reese. Wants a back cutter, didn't get him, so he gets it outside to Christensen. Now Anderson trying to get it to Thurgood. Knocked away by
going strong,
Andrew going strong, and he's fouled.
Nice job by Pinocchi, just reading the passing lane, sticking that long arm out there and knocking it away from Thurgood. I want to say Thurgood, yeah, that's his third. I was going to say, I thought he had 2 early in the first half, and now that picks up his third early in the second half.
Let's give free throws to Pinocchi. Let's see, as we kind of watch Coach Reggie Shaw talk with Thurgood, if I'm talking to my star player right now, I'm like, you be super smart.
Well, it's got to be extremely frustrating. He's going to check out of this ball game, and I think this is danger zone for Bear River.
Agreed.
A 10-point deficit right now, your best player just put on the bench. And where's the offense going to come from? Can Summers, Christensen, and Anderson carry the load here? And a little press now by the Hawks and a turnover.
Earl, layup, good. Just a little bit of pressure there was no good. This is why I wouldn't be taking out Thurgood.
Oh, another turnover. Wow.
They tracked it down.
Yep, another turnover.
I don't think you can take Thurgood out right now.
I agree. I think you got to let him play with those 3 fouls. Like I say, it was probably a real frustrating situation for him to have that double team come at him at the end of that first half and kind of cause a couple turnovers. Now to open the second half, he picks up his third, he gets put on the bench, and now the Bears are down 13.
37-24. It's a full timeout called by Bear River. We'll take that along with him and be back in just a moment.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass. We have been your #1 resource for collision repair, auto glass replacement, and towing for over 60 years. We are Cache Valley's largest collision repair center. Next time you crash, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass. We do it right.
Need a spotless home, office, or construction site? Mountain Shine Cleaning gets it done right. Fast, reliable, detailed. Call 435-361-5130. That's 435-361-5130. Shine with the pros at Mountain Shine.
From day one.
Start of this third quarter, Ridgeline came out ready to roll. It was 30-24 at the end of the half, and now it's 37-24 with only, a minute gone there in the first quarter?
Yeah, a minute gone. You go on a 7-0 run, and you have the ball. You have a chance to extend that to a 9-0 run to start the second half. I've said it 1,000 times. First 5 minutes of the first quarter, first 5 minutes of the third quarter are some of the most important minutes of a ball game, and Ridgeline winning this first 5 of the third.
Reynolds finally gets it in with about 4 seconds
Yeah,
counted away.
Use that size right here.
Barrett now goes and uses glass and scores it.
Yeah, there's no one physically that can match up with his size on the Bear River side of the court. And now another turnover for Bear River.
That's unforced, really. I mean, that went right through the hands of Riley.
Yeah, and this is a nightmare if you're Coach Shaw. Your best player's on the bench. You're turning it over possession after possession, and Ridgeline's extended this lead to 15 in a blink of an eye.
How many turnovers does Bear River have in this quarter already?
4.
And it's only not even 2 minutes removed. 3-point shot by Brenchley is a little long. And the rebound has been corralled, finally, by Bear River. Summers comes across half court, goes left with it on the pass to Reese, now back up top to Anderson.
This is the downside of having one kid that averages 20. Where's the offense going to come from?
Yep, step back, no good.
Oh, my.
And thrown away.
Oh,
Andrew
good
Pinocci
decision.
thought about going to grab it and see if he could take it the other direction.
Yeah, you got to like the hustle, because if he snatches that up before it goes out of bounds, it's a dunk.
It is.
For Pinocci, but he makes the right decision, lets the ball go out of bounds, and possession Ridgeline.
Earl inbounds in front of his own student section, and he gives it to Parker Reynolds in the backcourt. Straight away, Pinocci goes left side on the pass to Earl, and now comes and tries to set a screen. Cam doesn't use it. He goes left, and then spin move in the lane. A floater is good.
Beautiful
That's
little
silky or
move.
what?
That is. Oh, and another turnover. Wow. Dunk!
And he goes in and dunks it.
Andrew!
Two-handed, too, with a guy coming over.
Wow.
And now Parker Reynolds deflects it out of bounds. You know, I love to see him doing that.
Go to the replay computer.
To see Andrew go up with a guy coming. Psychologically, I just want him to know he can do that.
Well, he did it. He on that other fast break on the steal, he went up strong again and drew the foul from Thurgood, and it just builds that confidence that, hey, I can go up through people. And right there, the two-hand thunder jam by Andrew Pinocci.
Love it.
That was sick.
43-24. We've got a 19-point lead now. I was so excited I didn't even write down Andrew's his points for that.
Wow, what a start to this third quarter. Let me think, a 13-0 run by the Riverhawks to start the third.
Inbounds comes Reese holding up top. Skip pass to the left side to Christensen. He goes through his legs and comes back to the middle. Pass into the lane. Riley can't get it to go. Rebound.
Okay.
It was grabbed by Brenchley, but they're going to get a foul.
Fuller got smacked in the face by Riley.
43-24.
19-point lead.
Oof.
Up 6 at half. Is that what this?
Yeah, it was 30-24.
Sheesh.
Bear River's still scoreless here in the third. Like you said, it's not going to be easy for them to score with Thurgood on the bench. Little floater in the lane. Parker Reynolds no good. Rebound Earl. Patiently waits and now gets into the lane. Turnaround jumper no good. Deflected rebound comes out to Anderson. He gets it off. A good little
pass.
three-man weave there.
Yep.
By Bear River as they get the bucket.
Exactly what you needed if you're Bear River. Stop the bleeding somehow. Get a bucket.
Reese gets the first 2 points of the quarter for Bear River. Fuller is fouled across the face.
Yep. Third team foul for the Bears.
You know when you run the three-man weave in just practice, that's kind of what it looked like right there. The last three guys touching the ball for Bear River for layups.
I'm with you, Dave. I just don't think Coach Shaw can just leave Thurgood on the bench and allow this lead to mount to 19 points. Now it's just 17, but man, I would trust my senior and put him out there and just have him play.
I'd have him play too. Fuller, good spin move. Oh, what a nice play.
What a board.
But a backside rebound by Hansen, and it's knocked out of bounds. I'm not sure how he didn't draw some contact there, but and they're going to actually say it went off of Hansen.
Yeah, I was going to say, if not the contact, at least that's got to be off the Bears. Just a bad call, and I think they're going to overrule it right here. They're talking.
As Hansen comes in and gets the board, I don't know. He might have been the last to touch it, but there was some contact there.
For sure.
No call, goes back to Bear River. Reese Little scoop lefty. Good play by Reese to get in to score that one. Beckham Reese with his seventh point.
Reese asserting himself offensively, getting the first 4 points of this third quarter for the Bears.
Fuller goes to Brenchley and then comes right to him and sets a screen. Brenchley finds Hanson in the corner. Driving, kicking to Hanson. Brenchley in the lane, and he's hit.
Yeah, you just get that defense for Bear River out of position, and that ball moves with good passing from the Ridgeline offense, and eventually Brenchley downhill and right into the chest of Palmer.
Brenchley going to get a couple free throws here. First one is good. That one was silky pure right there. 44-28, Ridgeline in the lead.
This could be one of those catastrophic quarters for the Bears if they're not able to right the ship. They only got 4 points. Just over halfway through the third quarter.
Second free throw is also good. He's got 5 in the game. A timeout called.
Is that 30 or full?
That's what we're waiting for. It's a 30. Second timeout. Great Basin Graphics has t-shirt. You can order t-shirts for Great Basin Graphics. No order too small or too large. Business owners, sports team, and event planners love the Great Basin Graphics t-shirts. D&D Auto and Salvage can handle any kind of metal recycling with bins large and small that can be left on your property for you to fill with metal. Just call 787-1204. Also, download the Cache Valley Daily mobile app for replays and photo galleries of the latest games, plus local news and information about what's going on in our community.
If I'm Coach Shaw right now, I put Thurgood back in the game and just let him play.
Let him go.
If he picks up his fourth, then maybe.
I'd still play him, Nick. If he picks up his fourth, maybe if there's like a minute left in the third, I'd pull him. But you cannot afford to have a guy with that offensive ability on the floor, or not on the floor, when you're down 45-28 with 3:49 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, it can just get so far out of reach that he can't do anything about it when he does get on the floor.
He's smart enough, good enough to just be smart right now. Don't get anything silly.
Here comes this press from Ridgeline. Oh my!
He just lost the handle. Down low to Cox.
Oh, that could have been foul 4.
As Thurgood came over and he came a little aggressively, Crew Cox scored it, but no foul called. For Reese, across half court, skip pass into the corner. Now Thurgood lets a man fly by, raises for 3, and he got it.
Yeah, and there's that offensive presence by the senior, getting his first points of this quarter. And his 15th of the ball game.
Fuller, short corner, bad pass out, but Brenchley helps him out.
Good pass.
Pass out to Parker Reynolds. His three-point shot, no good. Rebound grabbed. Stolen by Crew Cox. That rebound was in the hands. Oh, and he throws it away. Here comes Kason Thurgood.
Is he going to dunk it?
No, easy layup.
Immediately he has 5 in this quarter, and he's kind of got the Bears not back at 14 points. It's a lot better than 17.
Yeah, they're within striking distance.
Yep,
this
17
is not
or 19.
over.
No, not by any means. Bears kind of in a zone now, and another turnover.
Reese takes it from Cox, and then the layup on the other end to Christensen.
Yeah, he just doesn't see that defender for Bear River coming behind him, and it's an easy poke away and an immediate layup. Now it's down to 12.
As soon as Thurgood came back in,
offense, like a bolt of
it's
lightning.
almost like everybody else was like, okay, good. Now we can go. Middle of the key, Cox throws it down to Fuller, and he turns it over. A couple turnovers in a row there now. They're up, 15 or so?
13. They had none. Oh, my
goodness.
Raises
for 3. Oh, that one looked pretty good by Thurgood.
Oh, and another
then
turnover.
Brenchley, after the rebound, turns it over. 3-point shot by Christensen in the corner is no good.
They had no turnovers until that little flurry, and they've got 4 immediately here. Ridgeline does.
Parker Reynolds with the ball and dribbling up top. Gives it to Cox, kicks it back to Reynolds. Now Fuller, Reynolds, corner, 3-point shot by Brenchley, good.
Oh, and it's a bad angle by Anderson. He goes out to Brenchley, but takes a terrible angle to him and just leaves him wide open for the easy knockdown for Brenchley.
Again, Tyson did the work with his feet before it got there. Good feed to Palmer, and he instead of going up immediately, he kicks it, but a foul was called before the shot was off.
Be curious if Watts has like a box and one implemented for his defense at all. It'd be I think a box and one would be a perfect defense to kind of run at Thurgood, because instead of running a double team in man and freeing someone up, you can still double team with that zone guy and still be sure on the backside. But something that you definitely got to practice.
Inbounds play comes, and three-point shot is no good by Christensen, but is rebounded by Palmer. Up top, Thurgood into the lane. Tries to go through two guys and probably was fouled there. When you come under the arms and then come up, we can see it on our slightly delayed.
But Wadsworth has went away from the immediate double team to Thurgood.
Reese raises for three. That's no good. Rebound comes out, and Earl finally gets it. Goes up strong, nothing there.
It's got to be.
There's going to be a block call
something
on Reese.
You can't not call anything there.
Had to be something.
Earl goes right through Reese's body, and they end up calling a block. I think that one could have went either way.
It looked to me like Reese was backpedaling a little.
Yeah, a little bit, moving
That.
backwards. Yeah,
we'll be able to see it here too, Nick. Yeah, he was trying to get to the spot and backpedaling, and probably not quite there, at least according to
Do we have a technical?
The official.
A warning. I'm sick and tired of these warnings. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Just going to give you a warning.
Warning.
Just calm down. Just settle down. Cam Earl at the free throw line. The first one rolls around and goes down for him. So far, a 21-point quarter for Ridgeline. Second free throw is also good for Cam.
Yeah, they smelled blood in the water when they saw Thurgood go to the bench early in the third, and it just got ugly in a hurry. Now look at Pinocci.
Yeah, well, Pinocci and Thurgood.
Yeah, they're both going after each other, aren't they?
Wrestling going on there.
And then Pinocci.
But he knocks it right to Reese. He came in trying to get that one. Thurgood, wraparound pass, great feed to Palmer, and he can't finish it, but he's going to get free throws.
Yeah, I'd say, he just makes so many things happen offensively for his teammates. Scores kind of almost at will sometimes, and then is able to get his other teammates involved with good looks. And Palmer's going to go to the stripe for two. Yeah, and the ref, I can see him down here talking to Thurgood, just, hey, keep your composure, chill out. Emotions are high.
He and Pinocci are
they're definitely going at each other, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Second free throw is good by Palmer, so we got one of two.
16-point lead for the Riverhawks. Probably last possession here for them offensively.
52-36. Ridgeline in the lead. Earl taking his time. Carson Summers on him. Just handling it. 20 seconds. 15 is on the shot clock. About 4 seconds differentiate between the two. Parker Reynolds, now Barrett, jump shot from the free throw line, banked it home.
Wow.
I got to tell you, from a opposing coach's standpoint, those are so frustrating.
Oh, aren't they?
Three-point shot by Thurgood is no good.
No,
when
that
you feel
was
like you're playing pretty good
Christensen.
D. Oh, sorry, playing pretty good D, and a guy flings one up and it goes off the backboard and goes in. It's just demoralizing.
I think I heard Barrett say glass.
Well, good. Well, then he called it.
He meant to.
54-36 with only 1 quarter to play here. Ridgeline up by 18. We'll be right back.
Present day all over America. Napa and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
Napa know how. Your local cow ranch.
Your local cow ranch in North Logan is proud to sponsor high school athletics.
Just what the country needs.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson. Olsen IT.
Make all of your parties unforgettable at Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. And Cache Valley Auto Care, honest work, fair prices, no pressure at Cache Valley Auto Care. They treat you the way they would want to be treated. They're located behind Home Depot on 200 East in Logan.
Name this band.
Should I be embarrassed that I don't know it?
No, I mean, it's a tough one. Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have got that one.
Nope.
All right, Thurgood driving, gets into the lane, gives it off to Reese. His shot's blocked by Pinocchi, and Andrew's off on the run.
Oh, my.
They take it from
over.
Earl and give it back to Thurgood. He looks at a three, doesn't take it. Skip pass to Christensen. He will take it, and he got it.
That's just the Thurgood effect. He finds an open teammate. They knock down a shot. They get back within 15.
54-39. Earl comes across the timeline, makes it to the three-point line before picking up the dribble. Guarded by Thurgood, gets it to Barrett. Back to Earl. Knocked out of his hands by Thurgood. He's a good player.
Really good.
Defensively, offensively, he's a pretty good player.
I mean, he's does it all for the Bears, and you can see how much he means to that team as Ridgeline was able to open up this lead during his absence. He's got three. He shouldn't really ever come off the floor the rest of the game.
Ridgeline working it around the perimeter. Now they get it down the lane. Dump pass from Reynolds to Pinocchi, and he's fouled going up, so he's going to get some free throws.
Pretty good offense, though, there by the Riverhawks as they get a clean look, or a good look for Pinocchi. Going to put him on the stripe. Look at that scoring for Ridgeline. Barrett with 11, Earl with 14, Brenchley with 8, just across the board.
Pinocchi's first free throw is good.
Pinocchi now with 6.
You can find reliable HP printers, award-winning sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems, and full IT services. If your network needs to be looked at to see if it's secure, call Les Olson IT, 435-750-8990, or lesolson.com.
Kind of what you were hoping for from the big man, Cade Barrett. Kind of throughout, you want to kind of see him be a double-double problem every game.
Just a junior. He's got another year to keep working on his game. Splitting the defense is Thurgood and finds his way up and scores. He has
19.
Oh, yeah, you can just look up there, can't you? He is averaging 22 and a half, so he's probably going to get there. Pinocchi, left elbow, kicks out to Brenchley. His three-point shot is good, and he's...
I don't know who they're going to call this on Reese. They're going to call it. I don't know what Riley's doing. He's just letting Brenchley have that shot, and scouting report says you can't leave him that wide open. He'll knock it down, and he does. And then the foul's going to give Ridgeline a possession. That's a extremely penalizing foul as they knock down the shot and they get possession.
And you get it back. It could be a 6-point trip down the court right now. Brenchley looks at another three, doesn't take it. They get it down to Pinocchi.
Yeah, go at him.
He goes up and he's fouled.
Yeah, but I mean, I like that kind of offensive mindset is we're going to get the ball in the hands of whoever Thurgood's guarding, and we're going to go right at him.
All right, Reynolds is going to inbound. He gets it into Pinocchi. He's at three-point range now in the paint to Earl. Earl working hard.
Comes, double team.
They knock it out of his hands. Quickly the other direction. Anderson goes up strong, and he's fouled.
I mean, it should be pretty clear for the Ridgeline offense that anytime you get the ball with the back to your basket, when you make a move, there is going to be double team in your face.
Yep.
And that's caused a lot of turnovers for the Ridgeline offense.
As Cam Earl was trying to get position down there, he made a strong move and popped Christensen right in the nose. And he was feeling it.
But he ends up with the basketball.
Yeah, it came popping out of there. He's still checking to see if he's got a little blood there. Free throw, second free throw was good. Was the first one good, Nick?
Yeah, he made both.
I was watching the replay there.
16-point lead, 43-59 for the Riverhawks.
It's the first 2 points for Anderson. Bad pass, but it's deflected somehow to Parker Reynolds. He's in the lane, floater, no good. Rebound, Fuller's push.
Oh my,
by
they're going to call this on Thurgood.
That'll be his fourth.
It's going to be the third team foul. Those are just silly ones that you got to do a better job of boxing out and not getting in that position to allow Fuller to get his hand on that ball. I don't know if there was enough there to call foul, but they got Thurgood with his fourth.
Brenchley will inbound. Trying to find somebody, gets Stockton Hansen in the corner who's just checked in. Pass goes through Pinocchi's hands, but he tracks it down. Now they get it to Earl, just inside three-point range on the left side. Working against Thurgood. Go at him. He can't foul you. Earl scores it. That's a headsy play there by Cam Earl. I'd still keep going at him. Give it to Cam. Layup no good by Thurgood. Fuller came out of there with it, and they took it from him. That ball, and then it's thrown out of bounds by Christensen.
Yeah, I mean, it's
back-to-back turnovers for both teams.
On both sides of the ball, Thurgood's got to be careful. And on that one, he's hesitant to reach in and grab and get his fifth foul, because if that happens, this game's basically over for the Bears. But, man, it's going to be handicapping even having 4 fouls here. Oh, man, he's grabbing 4.
Brenchley gives to Barrett. Back to Brenchley in the corner. They need to probably try to get it to Fuller, as he's being guarded by Thurgood. And they do. Nope. Now that he gets rid of it to Brenchley, splits the D. Can't get it to go. Rebound Anderson. Pushes left side. 3 on the way by Thurgood is no good. Rebound Fuller. Excellent job by Fuller flying up for that board.
Yeah, it's just effort.
That's
you
just
always
want to. You know what I mean?
You always get it out of Fuller. And
so much
four team fouls, not even halfway through this fourth quarter for the Bears. Ridgeline's going to be shooting foul shots from here on out. It is trouble with an 18-point lead. That's a bad recipe for the Bears.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I would have set a line for this,
it would have been close.
Ridgeline would have covered it.
At least at this moment.
No, I would have, true, but I would have set it for somewhere around 5 or 6 for Ridgeline. Not this.
Not 18?
Not 18.
Well, that third quarter was just a disaster for Bear River. As Thurgood picks up his third foul and then has to go to the bench, and Ridgeline puts the pressure on Bear River and just starts causing all sorts of turnovers and chaos and running up the score.
And timeout is called, it looks like. It's a full timeout by Bear River, trailing 61-43. If they're going to make something happen, they got to do it now. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Color on the walls. Go see Cast-A-Lite in Logan. I just finished a wall with their Speedy Mason system. It was so easy.
Does this sound familiar to you? For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, online at Cast-A-Lite.com.
Tyson Luthi, a 3-time gold winner of the Best of Northern Utah contest, has over 25 years of combined experience with State Farm. If you need auto insurance, Tyson is your guy. Call or visit online at TysonLuthi.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Quarter, leading 61-43. Let's see if we have any score updates. Last one we had Green Canyon 50, Stansbury 32 at the end of the third.
Yeah, really, Green the only Canyon running away with that one in the third quarter.
The only interesting one to me is the Mountain Crest Skyview one.
Yeah, they were tied at half. Haven't had an update since.
All right.
Hurricane not doing his job.
Come on, John. Tyson Brenchley at the free throw line makes the first.
Man, opportunity here to extend this lead to 20 for Ridgeline. What was that third quarter? Would they outscore Bear River by?
I didn't add them up, but I can do it here in just 1 second. But Tyson's had to put together a nice second half.
Whoa, and then he just airballs.
That one he's going to hear about from his brothers.
What happened? All of a sudden his free throw shot got broken.
He got elbow chipped, fouled. Somehow he got fouled.
Zone for the
Riverhawks. Into a
Riverhawks.
zone here. Looks like a 3-2 zone. They put Andrew at the top of a good deflection by Brenchley, but it goes to Reese. 3-point shot by Anderson is no good. Backside rebound by Hanson. Stockton looking to clear and give it to somebody else, and he gives it to Earl. 4 minutes to play here in the ball game. Ridgeline up 19. Barrett to Earl, back to Barrett on the roll. Brenchley's 3-point shot is short, no good. Rebound. Anderson of Bear River. He pushes forward to Summers. Summers goes in and finishes on a good finish with the contest there by Earl.
Little double clutch by Summers and a beautiful finish.
Finishes on the left side with both hands.
Extended pressure here by the Bears.
Timeout's called by Coach Wads. He's frustrated that his guys aren't in the right spot and get in themselves in trouble.
Yeah, you get that skip pass over to Earl, and then he just kind of puts his head down and doesn't really do anything with it. I think that's where the frustration comes from, is that your eyes aren't up and you're not looking for the next pass. You're more or less just letting the defense determine how you're going to handle that ball. And gets a timeout. You got a 17-point lead with 3.5 to go. This one should be all over but the tears, as you say.
Big fitness energy for all the benefits, all for less at Planet Fitness. And Preston Watts Collision and Glass, all windshields are calibrated on site with precision at Preston Watts Collision and Glass. Next time you crash, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass.
You still been working those kettlebells, bub?
Yeah. How do I look? Fantastic? You can tell, can't you? You shouldn't even have to ask.
Well,
next time I'd like you to say, oh, it looks like you've been using those kettlebells.
Okay.
It's kind of like Siri hitting on me all the time. I do a little extra movement, and on my watch, she says, looks like you're working out. Like, easy, Siri. My wife's right here.
You get the heart rate up at all, and she thinks you're working out.
Yeah,
that could just be digesting a little bit more food than you're used to, too.
It's always when I'm out doing something physical, like on a walk or...
So she knows.
She knows.
Your heart rate doesn't get up very often.
Quite frankly, she's kind of a skank. She shouldn't be asking, telling me stuff like that.
Man. Yeah, I'm a married man.
Oh, you're working out. Yeah, I am. Easy. Down low. Barrett.
Here comes the double team.
There they come, and now Stockton Hanson raises. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to Bear Rivers Anderson.
My.
He tries a long pass, and it's picked off by Stockton Hanson.
Ill-advised there by Bear River. And a hand check by
foul called on Christensen. Thurgood was boxing out Pinocchi and facing him on the
noticed
backside.
that, yeah.
And there
almost two-hand push to the chest.
It makes you wonder if he could possibly get called for a foul down there. They don't need him going out with 3 minutes left, down by, 17? 17. Free throw for Earl is good.
Nice game by Earl offensively, gets his 17th point. Nice game by Barrett, too, 11. He only averages about 5, doesn't he? Yep, 5. So he's...
Brenchley will be in double figures.
Well, and the bench points are going to be real nice for the Riverhawks, no matter how you count it.
You're going to have
and Barrett or Fuller and Hanson.
You're going to have 3 guys in double figures and 1 at 8, unless Fuller can get another one. He'll get to double figures. That'll give him 4. Mountain Crest did lose to Skyview, by the way.
Mountain Crest did? I didn't see that one come in.
Inbounds to Reese. He's fouled.
What was that final?
54-46 for Skyview.
By 8, huh? Skyview just the real deal this year. I mean,
Yeah, but I don't see... They're just getting it done.
Zach Oxborough's a really good player.
Jump three-point shot, no good by Christensen. Rebound to Earl. They're getting it done. So whether they're real deal or not...
Why are you doubting them?
I don't know why I'm doubting them.
You've seen them play. I haven't.
I know, and I did watch them and think, oh, whoa. Bad pass by Parker Reynolds. It's picked off.
He's had way too many turnovers in this ball game.
Well, they all have. Thurgood in the lane, layup, scores it, and he's fouled, and 1.
Then you get that on the other side. 2 minutes to go.
What's the total turnovers now for Ridgeline?
18 to 18. It's all square. Much better job. I shouldn't say much better. You had 10
in the first half.
So you cut it down to 8, but this game ain't over with, and Bear River's only going to ramp up the pressure here as they're down by 16.
Earl spins out of a little pressure from Summers. It's man-to-man. They just clear out for him and let him bring it. He stumbles a little coming across half court, and now the hand check will go against Summers and bring Cam back to the free throw line.
And that's probably not the guy you want on the stripe if you're Bear River. He shoots it about better than anybody out there, him and Parker Reynolds.
2:05 remaining in this one. And back iron no good by Cam Earl.
Well, what else would you expect when I mention how good of a
That's
free
on
throw
you.
shooter
That's his
he is?
it's his first miss in your defense tonight. Second one is good. So he is 5 for 6 from the line. And he's got 19 points. He and Thurgood are right up there together around that 20-point mark. Thurgood, big high gather, kicks into the left corner. Three-point shot by Anderson is no good. Comes off the head of Hansen. And Pinocchi's on the ground, and he wants a timeout. They're going to say a jump.
Doesn't get it. I saw him calling timeout while he was on the ground with the ball.
And before anybody
and
came
no
and
one
tied
there.
him up.
Yeah.
On the bright side for Ridgeline, the possession arrow does point in their favor. Brenchley asks if he's got the baseline. He's told no. It's only going to be after a made shot.
Ooh.
Earl tries to get it out of there and is fouled and helped up by Cutler Christensen. Good show of sportsmanship there, and they're going to walk to the other side.
Yeah, this is the
Cam's
hard
gonna
part
get free throws.
for the Bears. They've been about halfway through this fourth quarter. They've been in the bonus, and so every time you foul, it gives Ridgeline an opportunity
Ooh, do you know what's happening right now? 65 on the board, 2 free throws coming, and I think some 67s are going to happen over there if they can do
Can't we just move past this?
It's going to have to be another 6
I don't even
months.
know what it means.
Nobody does. That's the fun of it.
Well,
nobody does. And Cam's got all sorts of pressure on him now from that student section.
I think we should make one, miss one, and then make a two-pointer and go to 68.
Just bag the whole 67 part. Well, you're kind of a dud, you know that?
Well, I mean, if I understood why it was a thing.
There's a lot of things that aren't things.
What do you mean? Like what? Name one other thing that's not a thing.
Well, I got to think. It's going to take a while, but all I know.
You name something.
Earl got the first one, and the second one, there it is.
Oh, look at the student body. Just can't believe themselves.
That's so dumb. Backside rebound after the 3 by Thurgood.
Got them all excited.
They come to trap him, and he makes a bad pass coming out of there. Andrew Pinocchi has it, and he holds and waits to get some space.
Now just run the clock out. Take a knee. Oh, here come the freshmen, or the JV kids.
The JV kids are coming in. 3 ball from Stockton Hansen, and that's good.
Off of 67. And the student body hates it. They're booing Stockton Hansen.
That's so funny.
That's his 6th point of the ball game.
Long 3-point shot taken by Christensen is no good. 70
Riley
to 48.
fouls. Are they going to call this on Fuller? Wow. Nope, they're calling it on Riley.
Well, we can see here what happens.
No. He said number 1. Oh, they called that on Earl.
That 3 was deep.
From Hansen.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Yeah, really bad call. I
just was
thought
watching
they were calling it on Riley.
And there was nothing. He wasn't even boxing out hard. Inbounds comes to Anderson. Now Christensen. He raises again for another one. That one equally is deep and misses, and it caroms right off the front right side of the iron and goes out of bounds. Logan loses tonight to American Heritage, 53 to 46. All right, Beckham Skinner handling it into the front court. That's not over and back. That's not the right call.
Well, I almost wondered if, because it's the ball, right? It's not the body parts. Parker Reynolds.
It's got to be all of it.
Parker Reynolds, all that he stepped over backcourt was one of his feet.
It's not right.
It's got to be the ball, correct?
Watch this. He goes across, and that ball didn't even hit the line. The line. Who scored that one?
I don't know. I saw Thurgood miss it, and I don't know who got the rebound and the putback, but it's a 20-point lead, and
it was
you
Summers.
and I have lost all focus.
Summers got
there
it.
you go.
35 seconds remaining. They are going to need to shoot it. The Drake kicks it outside. Hunsaker gets it back and goes to Skinner.
Hot potato. Who's going to have to take a shot here?
Now Workman. 13 on the shot. Goes to Lauritsen.
He'll
he
shoot
drives,
it. He'll shoot it.
And he's going to shoot it up and get fouled and get some free throws.
That's a lot of fouls in this quarter on Bear River.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, we're going to win the turnover battle.
That's crazy. When it was 10-2 at the half.
Well, no, it was 10-9 at the half, but it was 8-2 after one quarter.
Lauritsen's free throw is good, 71-50.
So they're going to have 8.
Makes them both. 15 seconds remaining. Kaser Thurgood comes across half court. He picks up his dribble.
Much bigger margin than you or I imagined.
Yeah, it's much. I would have guessed 5 or 6. Good feed down low, but he doesn't get the shot off quick enough. Final here is 72-50. Ridgeline with a really good offensive output tonight. Usually don't get
really good.
Ridgeline up into that range of points.
That was about as a complete game as you've had all year offensively, with the exception of that first quarter. The rest of it was pretty good.
They averaged 54.9 a game, and they got to 72. So 17-18 points more than their average. Coach is going to be, I'm sure, very pleased with that. Let's see if we can get these statistics counted up for you before Coach gets up here on a post-game interview in just a moment.
Hometown. They're filled with recreational opportunities, staple businesses, and impactful people. We're committed to driving Logan forward. Visit Young Automotive in Logan today. Think young, drive young.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
At Planet Fitness, you'll get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this? This is better.
Join the judgment-free zone today for $15 a month. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all.
Celebrate your birthday the real way. Get a free meal during your birthday week when you come with 2 guests. Endless meats, bold flavors, only at Rio Brazilian Steakhouse. Reserve now at riobrazilian.com. Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, where the flavor never ends.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Yo, turn me up in the headphones.
Like that.
Ridgeline wins 72-50 here over Bear River. Leading scorer in the ballgame was Kaser Thurgood. He ended with 22, right at his average. They got 10 out of Cutler Christensen, 7 out of Beckham Reese, 8 out of Carson Summers, 2 out of Andy Anderson, 1 out of Austin Palmer. Real quick before we get to Coach, let's just go quickly through Ridgeline. They got 21 out of Cam Earl. They got Tyson Brenchley had 12, and Cade Barrett had 11. So there's your 3 guys in double figures. Brock Fuller was closing in on it with 8, and he had all those in the first half. 7 for Andrew Pinocci, 3 for Parker Reynolds, 3 for Stockton Hansen, 2 for Jackson Lauritsen, 2 for Crew Cox to round out the scoring. Coach, listen to this because I wanted to chat with you about this one. As far as the scoring by quarter goes, Ridgeline was outscored in the first quarter 14-12, but then the offense came alive. They had 18 in the second quarter to Bear River's 10, 24 in the third quarter to Bear River's 12, and 18 in the fourth quarter to Bear River's 14. Let's first talk about the third quarter, Coach. I always talk about how important those first few minutes of the third quarter are, and your guys were out ready to go in that third quarter.
Yeah, it was a good momentum right off the bat. We actually, Cade stepped up with confidence, hit that three right off the bat, and it kind of got us rolling. Our presses were really good for us tonight. We turned them over for some easy layups. Really a good overall effort. I was a little frustrated with our urgency in the first quarter, but they turned it on in a hurry. So
yeah, they sure did in that first quarter. And things can get weird. It's similar to like homecomings and things like that. With a senior night, it can kind of go either way. Tonight it seemed like they were excited, but maybe a little too amped up to the point where turnovers happened. I think we had you with 8 turnovers in the first quarter, ended with 10 in the half, but then tried to calm things down a little. I mean, turnovers have been at times not great, but at Stansbury your team did a very good job. Tonight maybe just a little bit more loose with it than you would have liked, but overall the offense, let's just talk about the offense. It seems to be clicking right now.
Yeah. There's just a lot of flow. We're talking about shooting our shots with confidence. We've watched a lot of film on it. We saw that we weren't great screeners, and I think I talked about this in Stansbury, the last 9 games of the season, it comes time to just give to your teammates. And I don't feel like we have anybody stat hunting right now. I think we're just moving the ball, throwing it to the open guy, and shooting them with confidence. So
yeah, it was an excellent job tonight. And we talked about it at the end of the Stansbury game. You hold your own destiny in your hands right now with the next couple of ball games. We did find out that Skyview did beat Mountain Crest tonight. But there's a chance for you guys to be able to play in that final game against Skyview if you can beat Mountain Crest next week and be able to have a share of that region title. Does the team know? Is that something you guys talk about, or is it just you figure they probably know as much as you know?
We've talked about how our backs are against the wall a little bit right here. And next week we have 2 games on the road. Both of them are on the road. So they're hungry. They know exactly where we're at and what we have to do. But we're taking it a game at a time. We haven't talked about anything but Bear River since Wednesday night. So we're going to go in the locker room. We're going to celebrate a little bit, and then we're going to start talking about Mountain Crest.
Before we let you go, I'd like to just mention a couple things about each of these seniors. Only 4 seniors on the roster. Normally you would do this at the end of the last ball game of the year, but sometimes those last ball games we don't get to visit because we might be down at Weber State. So just real quick on senior night, Cam Earl, Parker Reynolds, Andrew Pinocchi, and Brock Fuller, all of which get plenty of minutes, and they're just big parts in their individual ways, parts of this team. Parker Reynolds, first of all, just one of those guys that's your team, one of the team leaders, and you expect a lot out of Parker.
I do, and he controls the pace for us. When we're playing well is when Parker's playing well. He pushes the ball up the floor, gets it to the open guy. He's got a great little mid-range floater. And he's been in the right spot defensively. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we blitzed the ball screen and they threw it over the top, and Parker was walled up in the paint and they missed a little floater over the top of him. And he also gets unorthodox steals. Great player. Love him.
Cam Earl's been your leading scorer since the very first ball game of the season. Sure rely a lot on him as well from an offensive perspective.
Yeah, and what did he have, 21
I had him at 21,
yeah. And what makes Cam so tough is he's so versatile. He can hit a 3 from 4 feet off the line, and he can post up and bully you right around the rim. So
and he does it undersized, too.
Yeah, he's only 6'1", but he's stupid strong.
And he uses that body so well.
Correct, but it's not a fluke. He is a gym rat when it comes to basketball. He's always working.
Andrew Pinocchi's another one that's just such a big, integral part of this team. And how about that dunk? I felt like that dunk, there's something psychological for him as he can go up and realize that he's going to be okay to go up and throw down like that. After such a
gruesome injury
last year.
Yeah.
You like to see that coming, him realizing he can do that, but such a great big part of this team as well.
His resiliency is impressive. There are not many humans that can come back from an injury like that in less than a year.
Yeah.
And he's had a great senior season. And actually, he's had 2 great games against Bear River. If you remember,
yes, he did.
He had the putback to win it up at their place. So I'm just proud of him and how he's responded and how he's worked to come back from that injury. And he gives our team great presence. He's a smiley, happy, goofy kid that just makes everybody happy. So
we had him on the microphone at the girls' game on Monday.
Yeah, he said to Ollie, who was doing the camera, he's like, I want to come and help. And I said, great, bring him up. So we gave him those headphones, and he helped us call for a few minutes.
Yeah, he did a great job. He is a fun kid to, I'm sure, be around.
Good dude. Last, and definitely not least, if there's been I hate to say the word surprise, but kind of. I didn't know what we would see out of Brock Fuller. But that dude has energy that you have to have on a team. He's that guy for you guys. And he comes in and just is such a presence when he does come in.
You know, his story, though, is what's so cool. I don't know if you guys knew this, but when he was a freshman, he actually got cut from the basketball team. So, I mean, he's living proof that if you want something, you got to just put in the work, and it'll work out. What I love about Brock, though, is over the summer, Andrew was out and Cade Barrett was out. So we spent all summer with Brock being our only big, and I was not easy on him. And he just kept showing up every day. He's got a great response to coaching. He can be coached hard. But the thing I love most about him is he is going to leave every ounce of energy he has on the floor every single game.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw how many offensive rebounds he grabbed, and they're not easy offensive rebounds. He's having to shake dudes, and he's going to rip them off the rim.
And then goes right back up and has opportunities for and-ones.
Yeah.
We've taken longer than we should with you, but I wanted to make sure we got some time to talk about those seniors. But thank you for coming up as your team wins 72-50.
Appreciate you guys.
That's Coach Derek Wadsworth. We always appreciate his time and his insight after a ball game. I think it's pretty safe to say this program is in pretty good hands right now.
Yeah, with Coach Wads, I mean, he brings that. I think we were talking about this pregame about, exuding confidence into your players and getting them to play at a high level and having high expectations. I think all that stuff just breeds a competitive, sometimes overachieving basketball team. And from what I've seen in the first 2 years of this Wadsworth
experience.
Yeah.
Tenure.
Tenure. I was going to say dynasty, but you can't say that until you win a few championships.
Yep.
But from what I can tell, he gets a lot out of his players, and exudes that confidence that you need. As he just talked in the post game here, he says, "Shoot your shot. Shoot it with confidence." Share the ball, all those things that make a team, and
so Ridgeline.
That was a great game tonight.
Yeah, Ridgeline moves to 11-1 in region, and Skyview moves. Ridgeline moves to 10-2. Skyview moves to 11-1, setting up what could be a really big ball game next Friday night. But Ridgeline has to get through Mountain Crest, which is not going to be easy. Skyview's going to get, I can't remember if it was Tooele or Deseret Peak, but either one it's not going to be much of a test for them.
Yeah, I mean, Mountain Crest has got those two dynamic guards and then the big guy down low. And they're going to give you, I should say 3 dynamic guards out there that can all
they're solid.
Handle the ball and score, and they're going to give Ridgeline fits. And
that Skyview game against Mountain Crest, I think, was at Mountain Crest tonight.
Was it?
I'm double checking that real quick. Yeah, it was at Mountain Crest. That's a good win for Skyview.
It really is.
To go out there and win that one. So Skyview's got Deseret Peak next Wednesday, and then they'll finish at home against this Ridgeline team. Definitely Ridgeline has their backs against the wall a little bit more so than Skyview does.
And I'll be there, Mike's side, with John the Hurricane.
You're going to weasel your way on that broadcast, aren't you? I've seen you weasel your way on a broadcast or two.
Here comes Pinocchio.
Yeah, throw them on, dude.
Put those headphones on, bud.
On a senior night, our man Andrew Pinocchio. Hey, let's talk about the dunk first. Dude, that's two-handed hammer dunk.
That was sick.
We came out of our chairs. Nick almost came down there and gave you a chest bump.
I did.
How'd that one feel?
I wanted to.
It felt great. I wanted it all season. I kind of was going to do the one on the first fast break earlier, but
he was coming.
I was a little scared, but the next one I was angry and I wanted to tear him down.
Sometimes you just got to get a little angry.
Yeah, get rid of that fear and just play with anger.
Yeah, love it. Hey, what's the situation in the locker room right now? I would imagine there's some pretty excited dudes.
Yeah, there's going to be some pretty excited dudes. It's going to be a crazy night for sure.
It is. Hey, there's a tough week coming up ahead of you. You've got Mountain Crest at Mountain Crest next week, and they did lose to Skyview tonight.
They did?
Yep. And so you're gonna have to go get that one, and then set up a game out at Skyview where you could come and get a share of that region title.
Yeah, that's the plan. We gotta focus. I think that's our main thing. Coming out strong, playing with our soul. You could tell at the beginning of the game we were kind of lackadaisical, and
but sometimes senior nights can be weird. You can come out and there's a lot of energy and so much. You said lackadaisical. Maybe it's just not being as dialed in and throwing some turnovers. But you guys figured it out. I mean, what you did in the third quarter there was pretty sweet. 24-12 in that third quarter. That was a big point of the game.
Yeah, that was the greatest third quarter start we've ever had, I think. So.
Yeah,
probably your best overall offensive game. I don't know, season high. That's got to be pretty close. 72 points in a ball game.
Yeah,
as you guys average around 55 on the year. So that's offensively one of the best games I've seen you play. Nice job sharing the ball, playing as a team, getting good looks, and then the hammer dunk was that's my highlight of the whole season.
Icing on the cake. Don't we have some sort of a best part? Napa Auto Parts sponsors our best part of the game.
That was
and it's
the best
Andrew
part.
Pinocci flying in for a two-handed hammer dunk.
That was sick.
Love it.
Well, I got to go to the rock room.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Good
Appreciate
job,
you running
Pinoch.
up. Love it.
See you guys.
You gotta like when a guy will come up and it's just like you going out to do the Skyview game. Give me the headphones. I'm coming up.
Just give me a pair. I might even take my own headphones. Just plug
them in. He's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "I'm on this."
I'll sit below him and I'll chime in every once in a while.
And then you put in
I'll let him know.
Yeah, and then you put in a time card for it too. Andrew Pinocci, really good job tonight on this team. Any further thoughts on this one, Nick, before we put a button on this?
Well, I mean, you're going to have to go out and play a complete game against the Mustangs to come out of there with the W, and then, it's all the chips will be in out at Skyview, and I'll be there. I'll be watching that game for sure. I think it's going to be a heck of a matchup between two really good teams. I have yet to see Skyview play, so I'm excited to go out there and watch what the Bobcats got going for them. And
win or lose against Mountain Crest, this Ridgeline team's going to want a little revenge for that Skyview loss. But it just adds a little, doesn't it? If they can go out and beat Mountain Crest and then go up there and have that opportunity. I mean, if you don't have an opportunity to share the region title, it takes away a little bit, but they're going to be ready to go.
Oh, they'll be ready to go. And to do it on their floor,
right.
I mean, that's a little something extra. So, yeah, you got to like where you are in the, the whole scope of things. And, hey, like I say, you get playing your best basketball right here towards the end of the year. Who knows what can happen in the state playoffs?
Well, offensively, that's as good as we've seen them since the Logan game when they put 73 on Logan.
Oh, so that is the
I take it back. They put 81 on Deseret Peak, but you and I could probably put 81 on Deseret Peak. Yeah. Well, Nick, thanks for being here again with us. For Coach Derek Wadsworth, for Nick the Patriot Zollinger, and Andrew Pinocci, I'm Dave Simmons. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
This love is getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a low.
This Ridgeline Riverhawks broadcast has been a presentation of 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by The Cater Shop, Advanced Heating and AC, Cast-A-Like Brick and Tile, Rio Brazilian Steakhouse, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson IT, Adams Wealth Advisors, DD Auto Salvage, Great Basin Graphics, Preston Watts Auto Collision, Planet Fitness, Napa Auto Parts, Young Automotive, and Cache Valley Daily. Catch replays and photo galleries of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.